It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Chargers and the Commanders on Thursday night.
As the weekend approaches, let's settle in and end the week right, with an outstanding Thursday night contest here with the NFL on EA Sports. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Happy to welcome you to week 2 of 3 here in the preseason. Now, this is the week, Brock, where a lot of players, they're not just fighting their opponents out there anymore, but they're fighting each other for the roster spots remaining as we look ahead to the final week of the preseason.
Yeah, that's well said, Kate. And every coach will say the same thing across all 32 teams. Don't count numbers.
Yeah.
Don't look around the room.
Yeah.
Don't look at anybody else. Just worry about doing your job. But when you're outside the top 40 or so, you know it. You know you're on the bubble, and your performance in this game really matters.
Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off and running from Orlando. Center return, Nyheim Hines. This return makes it up to the 25. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
True story. First time I saw Justin. Well, media days, I thought that can't be Justin Herbert. That guy looks like a defensive lineman. He is massive. But then you watch him play and you realize he's one of those 6'5", 6'6" guys that's the athlete. The way that he moves so effortlessly, the way that rocket arm can throw the ball all over the field. Been hyper productive statistically. Kind of like that Fouts guy that wore the lightning bolt before him. On any given Sunday, this guy can put on a show.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Herbert. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP, Jaden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. And man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
Here's 2nd and 14. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To throw, Daniels. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. They'll take an option to the right on 1st down. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Running right side by McLaurin. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He fields it from the 8. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. They've got 1st down from the 31. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that side.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Another try following the sack. Looking right, and he finds him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing now, Herbert. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chargers will have a first. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, Baltimore material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. Herbert now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Stopped by Deion Henley. And we've got to stop it here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds his back. Oh, he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Has a man, it's Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Pick up it. As we reach third down. They send a tight end in motion. Third down give to Robinson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Cyber now ready to send this flight. On the return, here's Hines. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Complete. It's McLaurin. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing now, Daniels. He's got his man. It's the rookie out of Colorado. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
On first down, here's Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Daniels now. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself. But he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders making a 9-point advantage. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, here's Hines. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there?
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. They want him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's Marcus Davenport with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Daniels from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
An option give to Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Deion Henley. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers' 37-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Orlando. The Commanders looking for a bigger lead before the break. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Seibert tacks on the point after. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Charger offense making its way to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He's got Shaheed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And that's good for a gain of 5. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Offense to the line for 2nd down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play made by Deron Payne. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10.
Commanders 24, Chargers 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the 1st half. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Now Daniels to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Brought in right side. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw. Has a man. It's Brown. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So on now is Austin Seibert for the Commanders' field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. That is the halfway point here on Thursday night. Now from here, let's jump across town to our studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in just a moment. Want to remind everyone, this is week 2 of the preseason. These two teams will have one more tune-up after this next week, before the regular season gets started on the Thursday following Labor Day.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Now the starters likely checked out for the final time. Time now for guys to make their case for roster spots as our 2nd half is underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And unsurprisingly, score this as a win for the Commanders. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Orlando.
Ready up! Ready, ready? Set up! Here we go, here we go! Set! Ready! Set! Ready! On the ready! Set, go! Ready! Here we go, set! Ready, ready! Ready! Let's go now! Hup! Let's go! Go! Set! Hup, hup. Go! Get up! Come on, set! Ready, ready? Ready! Ready! Set up! Set, go! On the set! Ready? Here we go, here we go! Hup! Set! Go! Set! Ready! Hup, hup! Ready, ready! Get up! Ready! Ready, ready? Got it! Ready? Ready? Here we go! Set! Set, go! Let's go now. Hut. Let's go. Go. On the double. Hut, hut. Set. Get up. Down. Ready, ready? Okay, ready? Ready? Come on, set! Set, go! Ready, set! Ready? Set up! Ready? Here we go, here we go! Hut! Set! Go! Okay, break! Hut, hut! Ready? Set up! Ready, break! Set, go! Set, ready! Set. Ready! Let go! Here we go, set!